Hello friends, it is difficult to survive and thrive in a society which is driven by gender identity, stereotypes and roles. As such, society constantly mounts pressure on women to follow certain rules that support its ideology. However, strong women they define their life on their own. They make it through, set examples for others. One such guest we have today with us who dare to challenge all these stereotypes. So guys and girls, please do welcome Surbhi Manota Chaudhary. She's an entrepreneur, she's a speaker, she's a columnist as well as a biker. So let's meet her.
Hi Rajni, thank you so much for having me over. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you for this wonderful initiative that you have taken, getting the women from all over the world, unko saath mein lana, and talking about what they are doing is such a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for having such a forum.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. There are so many wah for your wah woman.
Thank you so much, Surbhi. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And indeed, such words motivate us a lot. So thank you so much. So Surbhi, it would be wonderful to start our conversation with little bit journey of your life, as well as a little bit about your entrepreneurial life.
Okay, so I'd say that I was very lucky because if you talk about anything that happens to anyone, it is a byproduct of birth.
Right.
Aapne kahan janm liya, where you are born is a very important thing. So I would say I was born in a very privileged background, and I was born many years back. I'm going to be 40 next year. Wow. But at the very same time, I was very fortunate that we are two sisters. My parents never wanted that they should have a son जैसा होता था आज से 30-40 साल पहले.
True.
So we were not discriminated by a gender. But again, the society creates a lot of pressure on how much ever you would not want to create a gender bias between your kids, the society does create pressure on you. Right. So because of that societal pressure and me being very notorious, my parents married me off at a very young age of 21. And fortunately for me, that first marriage did not last for a long time. And because of the misunderstandings between me and my first spouse. And then I went on ahead with my life. I moved out of the city where I was born because all my schooling, my graduation and my post-graduation was done from the city of Indore. I thought I need to see the world. I need to understand what life is all about.
True.
Because I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth and everything was so comfortable, and settling into a space that is not yours was probably a big challenge for me. Yes. And so I got out of my comfort zone. I went to Delhi to study in Dr. Arindam Chaudhary's institute, Indore, that's called the Indian Institute of Planning and Management, IIPM. I did my master's from there and I took up a job with Yes Bank. And I then really realized that life is different because in Delhi, I did not have my own car, a driver, a staff that I had always seen in my family. I used to take the local bus, take the auto, and obviously the hardships of facing the other girls from bigger cities. There were girls from Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi, and then they would have that I'm from LSR and I'm from Loreto, and oh, you're from Indore, you're such a small towner, you know. So I had faced those challenges, whereas in Indore, people would never question me because Indore, I went to the best public school of MP, one of the best in India. So I was on that. Now I was on the bottom of the hierarchy. And then I took up my first job as a sales manager in Yes Bank. And Yes Bank, back then in 2007, nobody knew about Yes Bank. And when I would go and tell people that I'm working for this bank and they should start banking relationship with Yes Bank, and they'd say, what sort of a bank is this? And while I was doing my job, I met my husband, Amit, and I'd say he's my biggest pillar of support. And we got married in 2007. we have a daughter, Adya, who was born in 2010. And just like her father, I would say that Adya is also my pillar of strength. She is a low maintenance child. She's a very fast learner. And so I did take a break from my career when I had her. But my life is back in the mainstream just because she was very quick.
Right.
So yes, I did face a lot of problem because many years back when I thought of a separation, it was not accepted by the society. Today also, when I'm talking about you, talking to you, about it in an open forum, when this is a public platform, people do tell me that why do you have to speak about it? Now you are so established and your life is different. So why do you have to talk about something from the past,
right,
which is very trivial now? But why I want to talk about it is that I want to kind of create an example for other women, because they might also go through similar things, through breakups, through bad relationships, and they should not be ashamed of it because it is a part of their life, and they should think of themselves as twice born people. That they are people, उन्होंने अपने आप को पुनर्जन्म दिया, अपने आप को फिर कुछ बनाया. तो जिंदगी खत्म नहीं हो जाती, जिंदगी को हम फिर बना सकते हैं. एक इंसिडेंस आपकी लाइफ को नहीं डिफाइन कर सकता.
True. And I truly respect your positivity towards life. So this was definitely going to be my next question, what you were just discussing right away, that your past life and how did you deal with the societal norms and the challenges that society put up for you by asking some question that put you in delicate situation, or you're not very comfortable answering all those questions. How did you deal with those challenges?
So honestly, I'll tell you that like around 2 years back, my daughter had no idea about my past life. She is 10 and a half years. On 20th, she turned 10 and a half.
Yeah.
And at around 8 and a half, she had no clue about my past life. And before that, we were living in Jaipur. So it was away from my Indore city and the system. So it was very sanitized.
Right.
We moved to Indore for my husband's business. And I contested an election in the most prestigious club of Indore. It's called Yashwant Club. It's an 85-year-old club, one of the oldest in the country.
Okay.
And for the past 10 years, before 2018, no woman had contested elections there. So like, in elections, it's very easy that a woman is contesting and she can become a soft target. So what better than her past life? And then there were a lot of letters that were circulated about my past life, me having a past relationship.
Okay.
And that sort of put me in a tough spot. I was almost into tears. But I'd like to thank my husband, Amit. And when I was crying and I was saying, maybe I've lost this election because people have started talking about it. And he told me that your past life does not reflect on your qualification of being a good office bearer for this club. It does not reflect on you qualifying to be my wife, your daughter's mother.
True.
आपके साथ जीवन में कोई कुछ हो गया, आपको चोट लग गई, तो आप चोट को जख्म होता है तो उसके आप दवाई लगाकर आगे चलते हो, सारी जिंदगी उस दर्द के लिए रोते नहीं रहते हो, और आप उसको एक्सेप्ट करो. प्लीज गो एंड टेल द वर्ल्ड, या इट हैपेंड विद मी, but now I am a well settled person. I have a family and I have a reputation. I'm very well educated. How does it reflect on me being an office bearer for this club? So at that time it came up so much in the public that I went to the annual general meeting of the club. That was day before the election, and I stood there and I said in front of everybody that this does not let me not qualify to become an office bearer. इससे मेरी कोई काबिलियत कम नहीं हो रही है, तो आप प्लीज एक्सेप्ट करें. शायद यही कारण है कि 10 साल से कोई लेडी नहीं आई इलेक्शन लड़ने के लिए. लड़कियां डरती होंगी कि इलेक्शन में इस तरीके का कीचड़ उन पे उछाला जाएगा. और मैं अपने क्लब मेंबर्स को इसका क्रेडिट देना चाहूंगी. सब मेरे साथ खड़े हुए. मैं बहुत हाई नंबर ऑफ वोट से इलेक्शंस जीती. और फिर मैंने अपनी बेटी को ये बात बताई. Because
can you call her? Yes,
Adya, please. Yes, Adya. She is 10 and a half and she
Wow.
is in 5th standard.
Hi, Adya. How are you?
Hi.
How are you doing?
You can ask her how I told her about my past. She will tell you very well because it was a tough decision to tell her how it happened.
Adya, if you're comfortable talking about it, then you can. You want to talk about it?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, I don't mind. So, because Mama had elections, so that was in my summer vacation, so we were not able to go anywhere. So I was very angry. So they took me to Goa after the summer vacation.
I see.
And so the first day we took the car. The first day we were going Goa. So we were going to the hotel. And so they told me about it in the way, and like my mom was kind of anxious about it, that what am I going to think? Am I going to be angry or I'm going to be weirded out? But thankfully I took it normally, I guess. I was like, it's okay, but you're still my mom, so it doesn't really matter.
Thank you so much. Strong women build strong women. We are building each other and our children.
Indeed. So, Surbi, you have been quite active on social front also. We would definitely love to know your work towards social causes, or maybe if you have been specifically have been contributing towards some women-related cause. If you would like to mention that, is there anything?
So I was the one of the speakers for the government of India. There's a systematic voting electoral education program. In that, they wanted that they should have women ambassadors who should be talking about educating women to come and vote. So I would say I was very fortunate to share the platform with singer Palak Muchal, who was also from Indore.
Okay.
If you know, she has sung the song of Ashiki too also.
Okay.
And then Padma Shri Janak Palta, she is from Indore. She was also one of the co-speakers with me. Deshna Jain, she was Miss India Deaf and Dumb. So she did it in sign language and her interpreter was speaking for her. There was Jayashree Pingle. She's a very well-known journalist. And me. So for me, sitting there on that forum with a Padma Shri, with a very renowned singer and Miss India Deaf and Dumb, it was a big deal.
Right.
And I was selected by the government, by the election commission, and then we educated women. We also had our messages on radio, various radio channels, and that day was a big forum. It was a free entry for women. They could listen Palak Muchal sing. That was an attraction, but we educated them about their right to vote. Right. So that was my first step. And me being a woman biker, a lot of young girls, even older women, they contact me and ask me they want to ride a bike. So how can they go about doing it? During the time of COVID, I connected with a lot of my friends because being a member of the Yashwant Club Committee and the other social places that I am active with, I could seek help from people, and people of Indore are very nice. I got overwhelming response from them. We were able to help a lot of people in need during COVID-19, and all this we did only through our social network.
Wow, wonderful. So I think how many years it has been that you have been associated with Bikers Club?
See, that is a very good question. So, I got a bike for myself on my 37th birthday. I got the Harley Davidson Street 750 for myself. I gifted it to myself because I told my family that so many years I've been working, but I haven't got anything for myself, and it is my dream. And I had never actually had any experience with biking. But since I wanted to ride and it was in my head, I took a test ride from Indore to Jamgate, Mau, which is around 60 kilometers from here. And I could actually manage the test ride, and then I just got the bike. So for me, biking is just like around 2 years, 2.5 years old.
Yeah.
But I would really want to mention Harley Davidson here, our Tiger chapter, that they encourage women, and I've been the secretary of the Tiger chapter for 2 years in a row.
Wow. Indeed. Good, good, good. And I think it's, I mean, in any city in India, especially a city like Indore, which has cosmopolitan crowd though, nevertheless, I don't know much about Indore, but I guess that not everybody is so used to look a woman who is riding a bike in Indore, right?
Yes, people are not used to women riding bikes, but I'd say that people if Indore are very forward, very nice. I've never had any incidents of eve teasing or a boy or a man cutting close to me just because I'm a woman rider.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I didn't experience that.
Good, good. This is something
People
nice.
do ask me that you are 55 kgs and your bike is 250 kgs. How do you manage it? But that is not much of a problem. It is a machine. And the machine doesn't know 50 kgs person is sitting or 100 kg person is sitting on it.
Right. And I think this question must be coming from those people who never ride a bike. Then only they can think of such question.
Yes. People are a little apprehensive because it is a risky sport.
Yes, indeed. So would you love to give any message to all women entrepreneurs who are watching you?
I'd like to give a message to all the women in the world. And all the women in the world are entrepreneurs. If they are homemakers, then they are the CEO of their house.
Right.
If they are into business, then they are the CEO of their house, plus the role that they are doing. If they are in a job, then obviously we are multitasking everywhere in the world. And we are blessed that we have been gifted by God for being given a body that can recreate. So many people in the world have been bought just because of us.
Lives, yes.
So we are entrepreneurs in that way only, that we are increasing the number of people, increasing the number of positive people, entrepreneurs, or whatever. We are getting people in the world. So I just like to tell women that please believe in yourself, love yourself, and just be yourself. And don't let anybody rob you of your confidence, because there'll be many times where you'll be stereotyped. Let me give you a small example. If a woman has a small tummy, then everyone is going to ask her if she is pregnant. But if a man has a tummy, no one is asking him if he is pregnant. And if a man is thin, तो आपकी बीवी अच्छा खाना नहीं बनाती होगी, शायद इसलिए आप पतले हो.
So ultimately blame goes to women in any form.
Women, yeah, and yes, ऐसा cute पेट मुझे चाहिए. तो आपको जो चाहिए उसमें believe करिए, अपने आप में believe करिए.
Right.
और किसी को भी आपको रोकने नहीं दीजिए. Become unstoppable.
Right. Wonderful, wonderful. Surbhi, it's been lovely talking to you. We wish you all the best for your all future endeavors and projects. Thank you so much for being with us and talking to us. And take care. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Thank you, Rajni. It was a pleasure being on your show.
Thank you so much.